Hello everyone. Think about it. Everything you want in life sits behind one simple ability. The ability to learn. If you can learn fast, you can change fast. You can upgrade your skills, your income, your confidence, your health, your communication, your English, your business, anything. Learning faster not only saves our time but also makes us productive. But hardly we find only a few people around us who are able to learn fast. Let's see how to learn anything faster. 1. Learn how to learn. Tip number 1 is to learn how to learn and is really about preparation. No one ever really teaches you how to learn effectively. And depending on what you are learning, there may be many different techniques and options available. For example, if you are learning a language, you will want to follow the most effective program possible. This might involve a mix of tutoring and even visiting the native country of the language you are learning. You will also want to know how hard the language is to learn and the time commitment and regularity of practice required to become fluent to manage your expectations and your time. 2. Focus and set goals. Tip number 2 is to block out protected time for learning so that you avoid distractions and set yourself daily learning goals. Ensure that you learn productively and effectively in an environment that helps you to focus. Try to avoid procrastination by learning at the same time each day and ensuring that your overall learning goal, such as becoming fluent in a new language, is broken down into bite-sized chunks and you celebrate the wins as you progress to avoid getting frustrated or losing momentum. 3. Use social accountability. Tip number 3 is to team up with a friend or form a learning group to support you through your learning journey and hold you accountable. Friends will hold you accountable and get you studying even if you feel tired and would prefer to watch Netflix. 4. Identify your weaknesses and attack them. Tip 4 is really important, is to identify what you are weakest at in whatever you are learning and spend time focusing on improving that area. It can be easy to practice and learn things which you already know or are good at and then put off things you know you find more challenging. 5. Use active recall to test yourself. Tip number 5 is to learn actively and test yourself rather than just reading or highlighting things. The concept of testing to learn things is called retrieval practice or active recall, and it applies to learning anything from studying for exams to playing an instrument. The idea behind active recall is that we learn best when we are actively pulling information out of our brain. So testing ourselves actually strengthens our memory. 6. Have a growth mindset. Tip number 6 is to ditch the ego and adopt a growth mindset when it comes to learning from feedback. When you start off learning a completely new thing, you will naturally suck at it, and that's fine. Understanding that you are going to make mistakes and be pretty bad until you have mastered what you are learning is called having a growth mindset and is about not being afraid to fail. 7. Remember for longer with spaced repetition. Spaced repetition can be applied to anything and basically means that you should repeat what you have previously learned rather than just learning it once. 8. Read around what you are learning. Tip number 8 is to read around whatever you are learning and understand the underlying principles to help you learn faster. When reading around a topic, you may naturally link it to other things you are learning and make connections, which helps to solidify your learning further. It's not necessary for to become fast learners to everyone there. It's only an option because most of us learn better and understand better if we learn things slower. As a matter of fact, it's only an option to become a fast learner. Since there are more benefits of fast learners, you can implement these tips in your life to transform yourself into a fast learner. Those who tried everything at their level best and still struggling to learn things faster, don't worry, even though you're learning slowly, you're still moving. Thank you. Look forward to other interesting stories. Stay tuned to Story Avenue.